Scorpio, September 2025 tarot reading for you, but also for those of you that have strongly Scorpio in your chart. So let's do the Scorpio. September 2025. For Scorpio, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, September 2025, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Two more shuffles for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, September 2025. One more for Scorpio. For Scorpio, please. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. First card for you, Scorpio, is the Ten of Wands. You're at your limit. The Sun. The Sun is coming out. Five of Cups. You're changing your perspective, Scorpio. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel that a lot of you, this is you embodying this energy of the King of Swords. The World, tying loose ends, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, excitement, enthusiasm that all this is about to end. Okay, or you are putting an end to this. A lot of you are choosing to put an end to this. Okay, Scorpio, now, again, for those of you that are interested in a personal session with me, all the information you need is below in the description box. So, let's start. Ten of Wands. A burden. Heavy load. You are letting go of that. And this is where the sun shines. This is your victory. Five of Cups is changing your perspective. Not focusing on whatever is perceived as a loss. Embodying the energy of the King of Swords. Stepping back. Scorpio, speaking your truth. Stepping back. Using the sword, if necessary, to cut whatever needs to be cut out. By doing that, you're tying loose ends, you're closing out the cycle in order for the new cycle to start. And this is where excitement and enthusiasm comes in with the Knight of Wands. So let's start clarifying here, okay? I hope the sound is okay with no problems. Starting with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands for Scorpio, please. Thank you. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity, financial victory, success. Some of you are letting go of financial fear. Fear that you're not going to have enough or what's going to happen in the future. When it comes to your finances, I know for a lot of you out there, safety is important, but at these times, no one is really safe and secure when it comes to their finances, their job, their career, right? So changing our perspective on what security and safety feels and means to us, I think is very important, okay? So, clarifying, please, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands for Scorpio. We have the Three of Cups. Good news. Celebrating your victory, celebrating your success with loved ones. Some of you also have been waiting for some kind of announcement, news, email, phone call. Yes, of something that for something that is very important to you. And again, I feel that is related to finances. But the answer is yes. Good news. Again, as I said, celebrating with loved ones, Scorpio. This is your energy. Excuse me, death represents Scorpio in the tarot. Death and rebirth here. So there is definitely a cycle here, an era that is coming to an end, and something new is starting, something new is beginning here, is starting successfully. So something is ending successfully and something is beginning successfully. There is no bittersweet energy here. It's just sweet, Scorpio. And I'm not telling you which one I hear. I don't do that. Okay? Now, you have been through a disappointment, haven't we all, right? Yes. But it was painful. It was a disappointment. It was painful, but you grew stronger out of this. And again, I'm seeing here that you have chosen or will choose to let go of that bitter energy that is connecting you to the past. You're letting go of the past, Scorpio, or again, you're called to do that in order to start this new cycle fresh. You need to let go of that Three of Swords. Trust to yourself, and the universe, the divine, again, is very important for that to be restored. Trusting yourself, trusting your gut feeling, trusting the universe, trusting the divine, trusting God. Clarifying, please, the sun for Scorpio. Yes, there's the sun shining upon you. Look at that. It's beautiful. What words can describe this? It's beautiful. And it's this, the light, the sun, the light is showing you the way. There's a sense of comfort here. A sense of comfort, yes, comfort. Reassurance, thank you, Spirit. Reassurance also that everything is going to be fine, Scorpio, and that you are on the right path. There has been no loss. There has been no mistakes. Okay, Scorpio? Now, I'm very sorry, but I'm a Virgo rising Scorpio, and I feel that my camera is a bit slanted. Maybe it will not make any kind of difference to you, but it does to me. So sorry about that. I will also have a sip of water while I'm standing up. Sorry, Scorpio. Okay, wow. Yeah. Okay, that's better. So, there has been no loss. Five of Cups, please, for Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune that we cannot control. It's out of our control. Cycles of life. You have probably heard me say this many times, but yeah, whatever needs to go will go to make room and space for what is meant to come. Okay? And new, exciting experiences are coming in, Scorpio. And obviously, not everything is going to be happy and, you know, beautiful and pink and roses and whatever. And I don't feel that you are expecting that because life is life. We have the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly. And we possess the tools, the wisdom to adjust in situations, any kind of situation that arises. So again, there is no fear of the unknown. Should not be fear. We should not fear the unknown. We should not fear outcomes. Just excited of what the future holds. Scorpio, the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. We have the Nine of Swords. It's our mind. It's our mind. Our fears, our mind. Our mind creates the fears. And the fear creates more negative thoughts. But again, it's just the mind that we need to control if we can. We should learn how to do that. As again, we grow older and become wiser to distinguish also the mind from our intuition, because we tend to mix these two up. Okay? The mind creates stories. The mind assumes things and most of the times assumes the worst case scenario. Okay? Scorpio, no cycles will repeat. I saw the High Priestess. Yes, and it is that intuition I was talking about, distinguishing the mind from the intuition. What is our mind? We need to silence the mind to hear the High Priestess voice inside of us. Stop resisting. Also the Wheel of Fortune, because Scorpios, we are a fixed sign, okay? And we do not really like changes, even though the Death card represents Scorpio and transformation. We don't like changes. Okay? Let's put the High Priestess back in the deck. But with no change, there is no growth. Scorpio, clarifying the King of Swords for Scorpio. Page of Cups just flipped. Clarifying, please, the King of Swords for the Knight of Swords. Hasty, fast. Okay, just like the Knight of Wands. Scorpio, King of Swords for Scorpio. We have the Hermit, the Wise One, and the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords, excuse me, the Knight of Swords really wanted to come out. So again, for me, this is the surprises. The fish that is jumping out of the cup is the good and bad, good and bad. Anyway, surprises that come before us while we're on our path, right? And here is where the hermit comes in, is exactly what I said earlier. Here is where the wise one comes in, that knows exactly what to do. When that fish appears, the wise one, the hermit, knows exactly what to do, exactly what to say, exactly how to feel about this surprise. Okay, I really hope, yeah, you're a Scorpio. Of course, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, you're deep. Okay. Ooh, okay, Scorpio. Ooh, I'm seeing heartbreak here. There was a heartbreak, Scorpio, when you have been hoping, waiting, and hoping for justice to be served. Ooh, I'm going to show you. We have the Lovers, the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. This is betrayal. You were betrayed. You were lied to, betrayed, maybe even manipulated, cheated on. I get it, okay? Yeah, there you are, Scorpio. You are the Queen of Cups. But again, this is the past. This is the past. This will not repeat because you learned from this. Okay? It was painful. Yes, it was, but you learned from this. Okay? Open heart, Scorpio. Open up. Open up. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to receive. And justice will be served. Justice will be served. This person that did you wrong will pay. No matter if this is romantic or not, your heart was broken, you were betrayed, they will pay. No one can ride, no, I ride again. No one can hide from the sun. No one and nothing. Okay? And no one and nothing can hide from karma. Karma is what we call a reaction to an action, or an unaction. Is that a word? Like, yes, depending on what we do or don't do, that's karma. It comes back, and they will pay. And I'm not saying it in a way that, oh, they're gonna pay like in a nasty way. It's you cannot run away from that. No matter where you hide, karma will bite your ass, or will bring you gifts. Because some people hear karma and they think only that it's a bad thing. No, it's not. There are definitely karmic rewards. Okay, moving on, please, for Scorpio. Clarifying the world for Scorpio. We have the Ace of Swords. This is you, Scorpio. Ending conflicts, freeing yourself from drama. Scorpio, I'm also seeing an earth energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay? Ending the drama, cutting the cord. Anything that keeps holding you back or keeps you attached to the past, a past disappointment, a past person, whatever is from the past will stay in the past. You're cutting it out here. Again, it is your choice if you're going to use this sword to cut this out or still holding on to it. It's your choice, but you have that chance to cut the cord, to let go of it. And as you do so, if you do so, and as as you are doing that, if you decide to do it, you will receive that karmic reward. At the end, you will receive the karmic reward. That karmic gift for cutting it out, for cutting the cord, for making that decision. Scorpio, Knight of Wands. Wow. Just wow. Two of Swords. It is your decision. It is your choice. If you will keep holding on to things that are lacking, or things that are not meant to grow, or things that drag you, or you feel that they're dragging you, no direction, no purpose, no growth, no expansion. It is your choice. It is your decision. If you will keep on holding on to this, or if you are going to use your sword and cut it out. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Interesting. And like it or not, it will cycle out. But if you're pushing, kicking, and screaming, this is the result. This is how you will feel. But if you make the right decision for yourself, this is the feeling that you will have while the Wheel of Fortune is doing it's taking its course. Again, it is your choice. You choose. I really hope I helped somehow, some way, Scorpio. September 2025 for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Scorpio, please. We have the Flamingo. Authenticity, nourishment, individuality, affirmation. My beauty is unique and inspirational. Give yourself permission to find your own way to live. If you do not feel like you can be your authentic self, check what influences you have allowed into your mind and your life. Do you need to change your spiritual diet in some way so that you are taking in more physical, emotional, and or mental nourishment? Don't be afraid to show your true colors. When you allow the real you to be seen, others will be able to recognize your beauty and grace. Don't hide yourself or deny yourself what you need to flourish, including a wild and free heart. That was the Knight of Wands. Yes, the Knight of Wands is that wild energy, free-hearted wild energy that gets excited and is full of enthusiasm and authenticity. Because also the Knight of Wands carries that childlike energy. Yes, the teenager vibe, as I call it. So, that does not give a damn what other people think, what other people say. Clarifying, please. Not clarifying. I'm not clarifying anything. I just want a message from this deck. I'm not clarifying anything. Sorry, Scorpio. Okay. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, September 2025. Spiritual message advice for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Let's see. Love appears. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Today I choose, your own decision. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. My prayers are heard, and God sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears. Scorpio, this is what I got for you. Until next time, take care. Bye bye. Bye.